Hi everyone. Welcome to the online sessions. Today we are going to deal with this topic. So this topic will data sufficiency. Guys, most of the competitive exams, data sufficiency, is an important test area in CAT and MAT. So many management exams. Okay, if I come to in bank exams in IBPS, SBI, okay, if you name the exam, definitely data sufficiency will come into the picture. Okay, why the questions asked in data sufficiency are mostly based on the mathematics. You know, a frame grasp over the basics of all the topics being covered under the mathematical ability and the reasoning ability as well. Okay, when if you want to start a data sufficiency, the prerequisite is this: you should know all the mathematical ability concepts and all the reasoning ability concepts, because the questions and data sufficiency, if I talk about few exams like ISET exam, uh, they'll give 20 questions or 200 questions, which is 10% of that. Okay, data sufficiency, the name suggests, they test the ability of the student to identify whether the data given are sufficient to answer the question or not. That's it, guys. Okay, so they are going to ask you whether the data is sufficient to answer it or not. No one is going to ask you find what is the answer. So they are going to ask you, the thing is whether the data is sufficient or not. Okay, you need, when you are going to say whether the data is sufficient, or if you have the clear picture about that particular topic, then only you are able to say that you can do it, you cannot do it. So that's the data sufficiency. In data sufficiency questions, you have they are not expecting you to solve completely to find out the answer. you know Rather, you have to stop solving using the given information. Once you identify the information given is sufficient or not, it's all about whether the data is sufficient or not. Okay, so this is how you need to go ahead and accomplish the work itself. you know all the questions in data sufficiency, you must stop at the stage of determining the sufficiency of the data. And he is not expected to solve the problem completely. The question, who is the examiner, he is not going to ask you to complete answer whether the data is sufficient or not. Okay, guys, in data sufficiency questions, typically there will be questions you know followed by some data. He'll give a question and followed by some data will be given. The data will be given in the form of two statements. Okay, he'll give a question. So let me put it out here. He's going to give a question. Okay, he's going to give a question followed by he'll give two statements. Okay, followed by he'll give two statements. It may be extended 2 to 3 statements. Okay, but general case he'll give only two statements. You have to decide. You have to decide the answer choices for the question depending on whether the data given is in the statement are sufficient to answer the questions or not. Okay, so if you want to solve this question, you need you can solve by using only statement 1 alone, or you can use statement 2 alone, or you can answer by using both. Okay, when you can say this, if you have the clear picture about the data sufficiency. Okay, so no one is going to ask what is the particular the thing. Okay, now we'll start up with uh, generally whenever we'll start with one example so that we'll understand. Yeah, please write down a question. Please write down a question. in a form, in a form, in a form consisting of only, consisting of only, consisting of only cows and hens, cows and hens. How many hens, how many hens are there? You know, this is your question. How many hens are there? I told you what followed by, you will have two statements. What are the two statements? You know, the first statement says about out of every three hens, out of every three hens, two hens, two hens lay eggs in the form. Okay, in the form. Yeah, let me write the second one also. In the form, in the form, in the form, in the form, if the legs are counted, if the legs are counted, the total number of legs is 150. Yes, is 150. Look at here. What is your question? In a frame consisting of only cows and hens, how many hens are there is a question. Okay, how many hens are there is a question. Yeah. Out of every three hens, two hens lay eggs. So what is the point of eggs here? You need how many hens are there. With the eggs you will find the number of hens. No, yes or no? Are you getting my point? You know, from statement 1 alone, we cannot determine the answer of hens in the form. Yes or no? So, statement 1 alone is not sufficient. So, statement 1 alone is not sufficient. So, data is irrelevant here. Okay, let's try to solve this. Look at the second one. In the form, if the legs are counted, the total number of legs is 150. So, total number of legs. So let's look at here. There is a cow and there is a hen. Cow will have how many legs? 4 legs. Hen he will have 2 legs. The total is what? 150. If you don't know the total number of, with one single equation, how we are going to find h here? If you don't know the c, if you have the other equation which is c plus h is equals to something, so that you can solve these two particular equations, you can end with your answer. But you know this, you don't know this. Yes or no? So you can figure it out. You know, statement 2 alone, you know, the number of cows and hens, the given is what? 4c plus 2h is equals to 150. Yes or no? So which cannot find, you know, which cannot find the number of hens. Yes or no? So you are going to answer this? No. So they'll give options like this. So both are, we are not able to find our answer. Okay, with both the equations we are not able to find our answer. Okay, guys, but what is a better way? Guys, what is a better way to, you know, there is a flow chart for answering data sufficiency questions. Okay, there is a flow chart to answer the data sufficiency questions. After the flow chart, you know, we'll see few questions. What is the flow chart? Okay, so I want you to write, everybody, you know, the flow chart. What is the flow chart? Guys, you know, whenever you come across, you know, the data sufficiency kind of stuff, you know, yeah. So start, you know, let me write a flow chart. Yeah. So first start the procedure. Okay, I hope everybody know the flow chart kind of thing. Okay, start it. Then what you're going to look at here, look at statement 1 alone. Okay, so look at statement 1 alone. So can you answer can you answer okay can you answer the question, can you answer the question using statement 1 alone. Okay, 1 alone. Guys, if after looking at this, if you are done, simply stop the procedure. Okay, simply, mark your answer as choice 1. Okay, mark your answer as choice 1. Just stop it there. Okay, just to stop it there. So this is procedure, when this is going to happen, when this is yes, then only this is going to happen. If no, okay, if no, what you're going to do is this. Yeah, now you need to go for what? Can you answer the question using statement 2 alone? Now you need to check for what? Yeah, you need to check for this thing. What is that thing? Can you answer? Okay, can you answer the question using statement 2 alone? Okay, statement 2 alone. Guys, if this is say yes, simply what you're going to do is, yeah, mark your option, your choice as to stop the procedure. Okay, stop the procedure. Stop the procedure. Got it? If no, if no, if no, what you're going to do? Yeah, when if no, so let me take, a long bar. Yeah, if no, yeah, if no, what you're going to do? Yeah, so again, you need to do some process, no? What is that process? Okay, if no, you know, can you answer the question using both the statements? Yeah, check it out. Can you answer the question using, okay, using both the statements together? Okay, both the statements is what, guys? Together. Okay, both the statements together. Let me write clearly, both the, okay, statements, okay, both the statements together. Okay, both the statements together. Yeah, so if yes, okay, if yes, what you're going to do is, guys, stop there. If yes, stop there. Okay, then your answer is what? You need to mark what? Mark 3. Mark 3. If no, guys, if no, mark 4. Mark 4. Your answer is, then stop the procedure. Okay, then stop the procedure. This is the flow chart. So let me explain one more time. Yeah, in the previous question. So in the previous question, we have seen the question. So we'll start it with what? Uh, I'm looking at statement number 1. Yeah, I saw statement number 1. I'm not able to answering it. Okay, so I'll go to statement number 2. I'm not able to answer it. I am going to statement number, I am going to check now statement 1, both the statements together. I am not able to answer. That's it. Okay, then go for what? You can answer your, you can, what you can answer? Yeah, your answer is what? Mark 4. So, okay, your answer is what? Mark 4. Okay, please pause this particular situation, try to understand the situation, try to draw this thing. Okay, try to draw this thing. After this, I want to show you what actually the marks. Okay, when you can, yeah. Yeah. You need to mark statement number 1 when if the statement 1 alone is sufficient to answer the question and statement 2 alone is not sufficient to answer the question. Okay, mark 2. When you're going to mark 2, statement 2 alone is sufficient to answer the question and the statement 1 alone is not sufficient to answer the question. That is the scenario you have to mark 2. Okay, when you are going to mark 3, yeah, statement 1 and statement 2 are sufficient to answer the question, but neither statement alone is not sufficient, which means those are individually not sufficient, but if I club together, then I'm getting the answer. Then you have to mark which option, guys? Third option. Mark 4. When you are going to answer mark 4, with 1 I am not, with 2 I am not answering it, then I have to go for, there's some additional data is required to answer that particular question. Okay, answer that particular question, these type of questions, so please understand. Guys, I am repeatedly telling, the prerequisite is this. What is the prerequisite? Once you are trying to solve data sufficiency questions, you have to know all the basics concepts of mathematical ability and reasoning ability. Okay, mathematical ability and reasoning ability. Okay, is this clear, guys? Is this clear? Okay, let's try to solve one more question. Let's try to solve one more question. Yeah, is n a perfect square? Okay, this is the question. Is n is a perfect square? Statement 1. The last the last digit of n is 4. Okay, statement 2. What is the statement 2? The first digit of n. Okay, let me write the capital one here also. Wait a minute. Yeah, is 1. Is 1. Okay, guys, what is saying is n is a perfect square. The last digit of n is 4 and the first digit of n is what? 1. Okay, so first look at the last digit of the n is 4. As some numbers ending with 4 are, let's say if I take example 144, okay, is a perfect square, but if I talk about 64, okay, 164, this is a perfect square, but this is not a perfect square. Yes or no? If I know 144, yes, the number is ending with 4, it doesn't mean that every number ending with 4 which is not a perfect square. Okay, so from this you can say n is a perfect square. No? Yes or no? So 1 alone is sufficient, guys. No, 1 alone is not sufficient. Okay, let's talk about statement 2 alone. If I talk about the same number, okay, the first number, same 144. Yes, it's starting with 1. Okay, 164. It is also starting with 1. Okay, guys, look at here. Some number starting with a 1 not perfect squares. 144 is a perfect square, but 164 is not. Okay, so with 2 alone I can answer it? No. Okay, from 1 and 2, let's know what is the flow chart. Check 1. If yes, mark 1. If no, go to option, check 2. If yes, answer mark 2. No, now we need to check both 1 and 2. Okay, from 1 and 2 together, some numbers are starting with 1, ending with 4 are not perfect squares. Okay, not perfect squares. So answer is what? So I can say both 1 and 2 together are not sufficient to answer. Then what is the answer, guys? Then the answer choice is what? You need to mark which option? The fourth option. You need to mark which option, guys? The fourth option. Okay, the fourth option. Okay, the fourth option. Okay, the fourth option. Okay, now we'll see some different kind of questions, so that you will understand how the things will. Now let's say he is going to give question like this. He is going to give the question like this. Yeah. What is the? Please write down, everybody. What is the value? What is the value of p in the number 38245p3? Okay, this is your question. Followed by what you will come across, what you will encounter, two statements. What are the statements? Look at statement number 1. The number is divisible by 9. P is a prime number. P is a prime number. But what is your question? What is the value of P? Okay, what is the value of P in the number? The number was given. Statement 1. Okay, statement 1. From statement 1, the number is divisible with what, guys? 9. When the number is divisible with 9, okay, what is a 9 divisibility rule? If sum of the digits is going to divide with 9, then the whole number is going to divide with 9. Let me add these. 3 plus 8 plus 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus p plus 3. Okay, if you add it, 10. Okay, this is going to be 9. So if I add 3 also, then it will become 12. Yes or no? Yeah, 9 plus 1, 12. 12 plus 3, 15. Okay, so 15 plus 10 is what? 25. 15 plus 10 is what, guys? 25. So if I add, what is saying, the number is divisible by 9. If a number want to be divisible by 9, the sum should be divisible by 9, no? Yes or no? If the sum should be divisible by 9, how much I add to 25 to get 9? Yes or no? How much I need to add? If I add 2, then then the sum will become what? 27. Yes, so 27 is going to divide with 9, of course. So what is the p value here? 2. What is the p value here? 2. So what is the value of p? We got our p value? Yes. When we got our p value, yes, then your answer is what? Statement 1 alone. Statement 1 alone is sufficient. Okay, sufficient to answer it. That's it. End the process. Okay, end the process. Okay, you will get your answer. Okay, you will get your answer. You will get your answer. Is this clear, everybody? Is this clear, everybody? Yeah. That's it, guys. That's it. So, yeah, you got your answer. So, when one alone is sufficient, then no need to check for the other statement. Okay, no need to check for the other statement. Okay, but the point is this, directions is important. I am discussing with the directions are four options. Okay, sometimes there will be direction 5. Okay, then you have to see, after reading the directions, you have to see some, the direction will come, like either or case also will come sometimes. Okay, so according to the directions you have to check it out. Okay, according to the direction you have to check it out. Let's try to solve one more question. Let's try to solve one more question, that will help you. Okay, chalo, let's try to solve one more questions on numbers. Okay, write down. What is the HCF of X and Y? What is the HCF of X and Y is the question. Okay, your statements are: statement number 1, the product of X and Y is 380. Okay, X and Y is 380. X and Y are co-primes. X and Y are co-primes. Okay, X and Y are what, guys? Co-primes. Yeah. So, guys, what is statement 1 saying? Yeah, what is statement 1 is saying, guys? Yeah, from statement 1 alone, the product of X and Y is 380. Okay, X, okay, is multiplied with Y. The product of X and Y is what, guys? 380. Okay, so you can take X value as, you can take 1 comma 380, yes or no, or you can take 38 comma 10. Okay, 38 comma 10. Are you getting my point? But if you look at here, in the first question, 1 comma 38, what is the HCF? If I take this pair, 1 comma 380, what is the HCF, guys? I can say HCF is 1. Okay, if you look at the second one, 38 comma 10, I can say HCF is 2, because I can write this as 2 into 5. I can write this as 2 into 19. Okay, I can say the HCF is what, 2 here. Okay, but whenever you are doing a data sufficiency question, you need a unique answer. Okay, you need a unique answer. But you are getting a unique answer? No, you will. If the pair changes, your answer will change. Okay, if the pair changes, your answer will change. So 1 alone you are going to solve your question? No. Okay, 1 alone you are going to solve your question? No. Okay, so 1 alone is sufficient? No. Let's try to talk about the second. Guys, statement 2 alone, X and Y are co-primes. What do you mean by co-primes? Where their HCF is what? When they are co-primes, 2 comma 3 are co-primes, 4 comma 5 are what? Co-primes. What do you mean by co-primes? There is only one common factor, which is what? 1. So you can say HCF is what? 1. Okay, HCF is what? 1. So from this you can say that with 2 you can answer your question. Okay, with 2 you can answer your question. So what is the answer here? Choice 2. Okay, choice 2. Why, guys? You can definitely say, when you can take any X, any Y, when they are co-primes, their HCF is what? 1. What do you mean by co-primes? There is only one factor, which is 1. Okay, so that's why you should know all the meanings of the particular question. Okay, if you know all the meanings of the particular question, and the job is easy, guys. The job is very, very easy. Otherwise, it will take a lot of time to calculate it. Okay, it will take a lot of time to calculate it, guys. Okay, Okay, chalo. Let's try to solve one more question. Okay, let's try to solve next question. Okay, so here, and what is the answer? Choice 2. Choice 2. Okay, yeah. Here we go. Your question is this. What is the two-digit number? What is the two-digit number? What is the two-digit number? Okay, statement 1 alone. The product, okay, the product of the digits is 24. Okay, next, the sum of the two digits is 11. Okay, the sum of the two digits is what, guys? 11. So what is your question? What is the two-digit number? What is the two-digit number? There is a two-digit number, but what is the statement one says? The product. Okay, the product. Guys, when you talk about the product of the two digits is 24. So from statement 1 alone, can I say 8 3 is a 24? Yes. Yes or no? 8 3 is a 24. 3 8 is a 24. 6 4 is a 24. 4 6 is a 24. So there are possible set of numbers, we can say like this. Okay, we can say like this. Okay, but statement 1 alone is not sufficient to answer the question. Okay, because I want a unique answer, I am getting 4 options. Let's go to statement 2. The sum of the digits is 11. Okay, the sum of the digits is what, guys? 11. If you want to 11, okay, the sum of the 11 means you will get so many numbers. 29, okay, 92, okay, 47, okay, 74, okay, 56, 65, okay, 38, 83. The sum is always will give you what, 11. You are getting one unique answer? No. Let me add these two. Okay, let me add these two. Guys, if you add these two, I mean, if I combine these two, you will get, in both case, you are getting 83 and 38. Yes or no? But you need one unique answer only. The data sufficiency means what? You should have one unique answer. Yes or no? But combining both, we can get I am getting two-digit numbers. Two I am getting 83 and 38. Okay, so that is not possible either. What is the two-digit number is asking? It may be 83 or 38. You are going to say 83 or 38? No. So the point here is what, guys? We are able to answer this particular question? No. Okay, we are able to answer this particular question? No. So I am taking some time to get this particular question. So what is the answer here? What is the answer here? I cannot answer. So then I have, according to the flow chart, 1 I verified, I got fail, 2 I verified, again I failed, both I verified, again I failed. Then I need to mark what? I need to mark choice. Okay, choice 4. Okay, I need to mark what? Choice 4. Okay, is this clear, everybody? Is this clear? Okay, so next question. Next question, guys. Next question. Please write down. Next question. Yeah. The next question goes like this. What is the ratio of savings? What is the ratio of savings of A and B? So this is your question. Yeah, followed by what you will have? You will have your statements. Okay, you will have your statements. He has given the income of A and B are in the ratio 4:5. Okay, the ratio of expenditure the ratio of expenditure okay, the ratio of expenditures of A and B is 4:5. Okay, 4:5. So they are asking what is the savings ratio? What is the savings ratio? Okay, what is the savings ratio? Is whenever you come across these type of situations, okay, whenever you come across these type of situations, you should be alert. Okay, you should be alert while solving the questions. Okay, you should be alert while solving the questions. Yeah. Let's look at here. What do you want savings? Okay. The incomes of A and B are in the ratio 4:5. Guys, if you know the income, can you what is the ratio of savings you can know? No. So one alone is sufficient? Absolutely not. Okay. Now close one and now look at two. Okay, the ratio of expenditure of A and B is 4:5. Guys, if you without knowing the income, if you know only expenditure, can you figure it out the savings? Absolutely no. Now, what is the step number 6? We need to go for 2. Yeah, let me check. Incomes are in the ratio 4. Okay, 4 and 5. Expenses are in the ratio 4 and 5. So, can you figure it out savings ratio? Yes or no? Okay, yes or no? Yes, of course, yes. How? Let's check. 4x, 5x, 4y, 5y. Savings means what, guys? 4x minus 4y. Okay, 4x minus 4y. Here what? Uh, let's say A, B. Okay, so B is what? 5x minus 5y. Okay, if I took 4 as common here, 4 of x minus 5 is 2. So this is what? Savings ratio. This is what? Savings ratio, which is to 5 out of x minus 5. I can cancel x minus 5, x minus 5. Then the ratio is what? 4:5. You are able to find it by using 2? Yes. Then answer is what? Choice 3. Okay, answer is what, guys? Choice 3. Okay, answer is what, guys? Choice 3. Okay, choice 3. This is the beauty. Okay, if you know the subject, guys, trust me, if you know the subject, the job is pretty easy. Okay, if you know the subject, the job is pretty easy, guys. So, stick to the subject. Okay, stick to the subject. That will help you a lot. That will help you a lot. Okay, let's try to solve one more question. Let's try to solve one more question. Okay, let's try to solve one more question. Yeah. What is the what is the what is the what is the present what is the present age of Ramu? What is the present age of Ramu is the question. What is statement 1? After 6 years, Ramu would be twice his parents' age. Okay, twice his present age, not parents' age. Present age. Okay. 2. Ramu is 5 years older than his brother. Okay, Ramu is 5 years older than his brother. Okay, Ramu is 5 years older than his brother. Okay, so when you look at this question, okay, whom age you want? What is the present age of the Ramu you want? What is the question? After 6 years, Ramu would be twice his present age. Okay, so let's take present age is X. After 6 years, Ramu would be twice of his age. From this, you can say X is equals to 6. Yes or no? X is equals to 6. See, don't find out X also. You can figure it out X. What I assume, the present age of Ramu, we assume X. X plus 6 is 2X. So from this you are getting X. That's it. So what is this? What is the option? Choice 1, mark 1. Okay, choice 1. Okay, guys, guys, the job is pretty easy, guys. The job is pretty easy. If you have, the clear understanding about the concept. You don't figure it out X. From that particular equation, you can figure it out. Yes, it's a basic math. Okay, you can figure it out. Yes. If you are figuring out the X value, that's it, guys. The job is done. Okay, that's it. The job is done. Okay, the job is done. Okay, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Is X greater than Y? First one, the ratio of X and Y is 3 is to 2. Second, the value of Y is 12. Okay, the value of Y is 12. Okay, the value of Y is what? 12. Yes, given what? Let's look at statement 1. X is to Y is what? 3 is to 2. Okay, the statement 1 alone is not sufficient. Since, it's a ratio, we do not know whether X and Y are positive or negative. Yes or no? X and Y are positive or negative, I don't know. So, without knowing positive or negative, you cannot figure it out. You cannot figure it out. Okay, you cannot figure it out. But when one is failed, your choice is what? Let's go to statement. Let's go to statement 2. From statement 2, we have Y is equals to 2. Guys, look at only statement 2. When you know Y is equals to 12, who told you X value? How I know the X value? So 2 alone is not sufficient. 2 alone is not sufficient. Okay, now combined together. Yes. In the first one, I know X is to Y is equals to 3 is to 2. From second, I know Y is equals to 12. So now I can say 2 parts is equals to 12. I want 3 parts. Then 3 parts is equals to what? 18. So can you say 18 is more than 12? Yes. When you are saying this, when you know both statements, then what is the answer? Choice what? 3. Okay, what is the answer? Choice 3. Guys, if you don't know the particular if you don't know the numbers are positive or negative, you cannot figure it out. Yes or no? Because minus 3 is to minus 2. The minus minus get cancelled. But minus 3 is minus 2. When then minus 2 is more than, that's what you need to figure it out. Without knowing the numbers are positive or negative, I cannot figure it out. Okay, I cannot figure it out. Is this clear, everybody? Yeah, let's go to the next question. Does let me write here. Does Ramu Ramu get more salary than Surya. Does Ramu get more salary than Surya is the question. Okay, so your statement one, the ratio of salaries, of Ramu and Surya is 3 is to 2. 3 is to 2. Okay, second one, Raghu, sorry, who is that? Gets a salary, Surya gets a salary of 2,400 per month. Now I will check it out. What's going to be your answer? Okay, what's going to be your answer? Yes. The ratio of salaries of Ramu and Surya is what? 3 is to 2. What is the question? Does Ramu get more salary than Surya is the question. You have to say yes or no. You need to understand no is as good as yes. Okay, no is as good as yes, guys, because you have to say yes or no. Okay, whether yes it's okay, if no is also it's okay. Okay, yeah, the ratio of the salaries of Rama and Surya is what? 3 is to 2. Don't say again the numbers are positive and negative. That's why I have created this question. To make you understand the situation, guys. Salaries never be negative. Okay, salaries never be negative. Okay, in a general scenario, guys, as the salaries, will always be positive. Okay, so salaries will always be positive. So 3 is to 2, he'll get 3 parts. So the Surya will get 2 parts. So that's it. Does the Ramu get more salary than Surya? Your answer is what? Yes. Okay, from statement one alone. And then your answer is what? Choice. What is your answer? Choice 1. Okay, your answer is what, guys? Choice 1. Okay, your answer is what? Choice 1. Okay, we'll try to, we have seen, the questions based on ratios, ages, okay, the numbers. Okay, let's move on to the other questions in this particular concept. Okay, yeah, I hope these are the instructions before solving the questions. Yeah, that's what I am telling. No is as good as yes. Yeah, so this is your question. Yeah, what is the profit made by, what is the profit or loss percent made by selling 2 articles? Okay, selling what? 2 articles. Yes. How you are going to answer this? Yes. So look at statement 1 alone. Okay, look at statement 1 alone. When you look at statement 1 alone, okay, guys, what is the profit or loss made by on articles? Guys, if you know the profit and loss concept, profit or loss is always made only on where? Cost price. Okay, profit or loss is always only made on where? Cost price. Yes or no? So, guys, look at here. One article is sold at a profit of 20%. Guys, if you don't know the cost price, how you are going to figure it out? How much percent? What the profit or loss percentage? Okay, okay. The other article sold at a loss of 20%. See, guys, without knowing cost prices, how we are going to find out? 1 alone is sufficient? No. 2 alone is sufficient? No. Add 2. Even you add 2 without knowing CP, how I am figure it out? How much percent loss, how much percent loss? No. So what is the answer? Choice 4. Okay, what is the answer, guys? Choice 4. Is this clear? Yeah, see, the whole idea about this particular question is this. Profit or loss is always calculated on where? Cost price. You know the cost price, you don't know. Without knowing the cost price, how we are going to figure it out your answer? No, that's absolutely wrong. Okay, that's, we are not going to get our answer like that. Then we'll go for the next question. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, this is your question. Yeah. What is the percentage increase in the population from, okay, increase in the population from the year 1989 to 1991? So he's asking the percentage increase. Okay, look at statement 1 alone. The population in the year 1990 was 1 lakh. Okay, guys, I want percentage increase from 1989 to 1991. With that thing, I am going to get my answer? No, that is not going to possible. Yes or no? That's not going to possible. Look at, look at second thing. Look at the second thing. Only two. From 1989 to 1996, the population is increased by 10% each year. Okay, guys, you don't want the population, you want how much percent increase. Okay, you want how much percent increase. Let's say in 1989 the population is 100. So in 1990, what is the population? 110, because there is a 10% raise. The 10% of 100 is what? 10. Again in 1991, again there is a 10% raise. 10% on which value? 110. That would give you what? 11. So 110 plus 11, 121. Okay, what is the percentage increase? Increased quantity, 100 to 121. 21 got increased. Original quantity into 100. How much you are getting? 21%? Yes. So what is the percentage increase? 21 percentage increase. By using second alone, I am able to answer my question? Of course, yes. Okay. Okay, of course, yes. So answer is what? Answer is what? No need of calculating till 96. I don't want 1989 to 1991. I want. I am able to get my answer? Yes. So choice 2. Choice 2. Okay, I can answer this question using only two. Okay, that's the beauty, guys. If you know the concept, the job is pretty easy. Okay, let's go to the next question. Let's go to the next question. Okay, let's go to the next question. Yeah. What is the cost of an article if the selling price of the article is 360? Okay, the selling price of the article is what? 360. Yeah, then how we are going to solve this? What is the cost of an article if the selling price of an article is what? 360. If the trader had sold an article, a profit of 10%, he would have earned 50 rupees more. Okay, he would have earned what? 50 rupees more. Let's look at here. You know this thing. Your cost price is always 100%. Okay. If he sold it for 10% extra, okay, if he sold it for 10% extra, okay, so can I say that is nothing but, okay, so actual cost price plus, you would have earned, 50 more. So the profit. So that is nothing but, 360 plus 50, which is equals to, the 110. Okay, 110. He's asking what? The cost price. Cost price is what, guys? Always 100%. So 110% equals to how much is this? 360, and this is what? 410. Yes, then 100% equals to what? Anyway, you are going to get your answer. Yes, so answer is what? Choice 1. Okay, answer here is what, guys? Choice 1. Okay, so answer for this question is what? Choice 1. Okay, with the statement number 1, you are going to get your answer. Let's go to the next question. Okay, let's go to the next question. What is the question here? What is the question, guys? Okay, if you look at this question, what is the simple interest earned on certain sum? Okay, he's asking the simple interest. Okay, the rate of interest 10%. With only rate of interest, you are going to solve this? No. The sum is 8,000. Yes, but wait a minute. What is a simple interest earned on the particular sum? Guys, tell me. To calculate simple interest, what we need? Generally, what is simple interest formula? Simple interest formula is what? PTR by 100. You know the principle with two. See, individually it is not possible. Let me club together. You know the principle? Yes. You know the rate of interest? Yes. But what about time period? Without knowing the time, for how many years you are going to calculate? Because if I take time period is 1, you will get one answer, 800. If you take time period 2, you will get 1600. But in data sufficiency, what you need? The uniqueness is important. Okay, the uniqueness is important. You are able to answer this particular question? No, you are not going to solve this. Okay, so answer is what? Choice 4. Why choice 4? Yeah, why choice 4, guys? Choice 4 because we don't know the time period. Okay, we don't know the time period. We don't know the time period. We don't know the time period. Yes. What is the income of A per month? What is the income of A per month? Okay. From statement 1, the income of B is 1800 per month. If I know B, how I am going to calculate A? No. Only look at statement 2. The income of A is 30% less than the income of B. Yeah, but the question is what? What is the income of A? As you know, from statement 2, I will get only the percentage. What percentage I will get? If the income of A is 30% less than the income of B, there are two persons A and B. Income of A is 30% less than. If B is 100, A is what? 70. This is what? Percentage. Okay, with this you are going to get income of A? Absolutely no. Let me add these together. Yeah, income of B is 18,000. So which means 100 is 1800. Okay, when 100 is 1800, 70 is how much? See, if you calculate, you are going to get your answer? Yes. So you can figure it out your answer. So 100 is equals to 1800. Then 70 is how much? So that will give you 1800 into 70 divided by 100. So if you are going to multiply this, you will get 1260. Okay, 1260 because 18 sevens are 126. Okay, 18 sevens are what, guys? 126. 18 sevens are what? 126. Okay, so with 1 and 2 together, I am able to answer it. Yes, so answer is what? Choice 3. Answer is what, guys? Choice 3. Okay, let's go to the next question. Let's go to the next question. Yeah. Yeah. Is x greater than y is asking. First is what? X is 30% of y. So from this you can say x by y is equals to 3 by 10. Okay, x by y is equals to 3 by 10. Okay, so from this you can say x is 3, y is 10. Okay, so he's asking what he's asking what, guys? Okay, guys, you need to understand. Don't tell me I cannot answer because x may be negative. You need to understand in percentages are always calculated only for positive values, not for negative values. Okay, not for negative values. From this you can say x is less than Y. Guy is asking, is x greater than y? Your answer is what? No. Okay, why? Because x is less than y. He's asking x is greater than y. No. See, whenever e is come into the picture, your answer is say yes or no. That's why I told you no is as good as yes. Okay, no is as good as what, guys? Yes. Okay, which means the answer is what? One alone is sufficient to answer the question. No need of talking about x and y are positive. It is that is the general knowledge, the maths knowledge, that for all the percentage is only calculated for a positive value. Okay, percentage is not calculated for negative values. Okay, percentages is not calculated for what, guys? Negative values. Is this clear, everybody? Yeah, that's why the knowledge is divine, guys. If you understand, otherwise, people think that yes, three is going to be your answer. Yeah, you need to know the percentages is only for what? Positive values. If you know that, the job is pretty easy, friends. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go, guys. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Kumar invested a certain sum at simple interest. What is the rate of interest? What is the rate of interest? Okay. So, it's generally, simple interest formula is what? PTR by 100. Okay, a sum invested is 8,000, guys. If you know only sum, you can figure it out the rate of interest. No, one alone is sufficient. No. But look at the next one. Look at the two alone. A sum is twice in 4 years in simple interest. Yes, a sum. X is becoming 2x in how many years? 4 years. Guys, this is a principle. The 2x is what? Interest. Okay. Sorry, the 2x is what? Amount. The 2x is what? Amount. Guys, can I say amount is equals to principal plus interest? Yeah. So amount is equals to what? Principal plus interest. So from this I can say interest is equals to what here? X. Yeah, guys, what is simple interest formula? P T R by 100. What is the simple interest according to this question? X. What is the principal? X. What is the time period? 4 years. What is the rate of interest? That is, I need to figure it out. No. So XX is going to be cancelled. The R is what? 100 by 4. That will give you 25%. Yes, with 2 alone, I am going to get my answer. Okay, don't do it. We are not. It doesn't mean that we are able to answer it. No. The point is this: we need to write no. Look at here. You have 100 rupees with you. I have 100 rupees with you. I have given to you 100 rupees per interest because we are not friends. Okay, so I am the money lender. Okay, so after 4 years, you are giving me the double amount. If I give you 100, how much you are giving me back? 200. Okay, so 100 is the principal, the extra 100 is what? Interest. But you are paying interest for the how many years? 4 years. 4 years, 100, 1 year, how much? 25. And 125 is what percent? 25%. That's it. No need of, the calculation kind of stuff. No, whether you can answer it or not, yes or no. Yes or no is yes. Okay, let's go to the next question. Okay, let's go to the next question. Yeah, let's go to the next question. Does yeah. Does the trader make a profit or loss? Is the question. Does means what? Your answer should be yes or no. Okay, your answer should be what? Yes or no. Okay. From statement 1, what is saying? The cost price of X article is equals to the selling price. This is not, wait a minute. This is selling price. Yeah, selling price of Y articles. Okay, selling price of X articles which is equal to selling price of Y articles. Okay, guys, with one alone, you are able to answer this. How much percent profit, how much percent loss? No, because X articles CP which is equals to Y articles SP. X and Y I don't know what are the values. With one alone, you are able to solve this? No. Look at two alone. X is more than Y. Okay, guys, two alone. Guys, X is more than Y. Okay, but but we should know the relationship between X and Y, no? Yes or no? Which we given in the statement 2. Okay, so X and Y. Okay, so here saying X is more than Y. When X is more than Y, let's say this is this is 4, this is 5. If you know the numbers, you can figure it out. Yes or no? So what is the answer here? By 3, I mean, if you add first and second, you are going to get your answer. If you add first and second, you are going to get your answer. Okay. If you add first and second, you are going to get your answer. Let's go to the next question, guys. Let's go to the next question. Yeah. What is the question? What is the profit? What is the profit made by the trader? What is the profit made by the trader? Okay, what is the profit made by the trader? Okay, if you look at that, guys, statement 1, the trader sells the goods at cost price, but he uses 900 grams for every 1 kg. Yeah, that's it. Okay, a trader sells his goods at cost price, weighs 900 grams for every 1 kg. Guys, look at here. 1 kg means what? 1000 grams. Okay, 1 kg means what, guys? 1000 grams. Instead of 1000 grams, he is giving what? Only 900 grams. Look at here, this is your bowl. There is a reading meter. That fellow is a dishonest trader. Okay, he is already manipulated. The when I'm pouring the sugar in this bowl, when it reaches 900, this is shows 1000. Okay, so if let's say 1 gram, which is equals to 1 rupee, so how much you are going to pay? You are going to pay 1000 rupees. No, but look at here how much he poured in the bowl, 900 grams, which means the cost price of the trader is 900, the selling price of the trader is what? 1000. Okay, so how much profit is getting? He's getting 100 profit. So what is the profit percentage? 100 by cost price 900 into 100. Okay, that will give you 1 by 9. 1 by 9 is what? 11.11%. That's it. Finished. Okay, finished, guys. So the point is this. The point is these guys. Whenever do you really do all this stuff? No. Okay, for some people I'm doing this. Yeah, so one alone you can answer your question. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Okay, so one alone definitely we can answer our question. Okay, one alone we can answer our question. Let's go to the next question. Let's go to the next question. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the next question. Here we go. Yeah. So what is the profit made by the trader? The same question. A trader uses a weight of 800 grams for every 1 kg. Okay, a trader uses 800 grams for every 1 kg. Yeah. Look at here. Don't attempt to get your answer. Okay. We know that the trader uses 800 grams for every 1 kg. But we don't know the price at which he sells, right? Yes or no? In the previous question, if you notice it, in the previous question, a trader sells his goods at cost price. I know the selling, I know the cost. But in this question, trader use a weight of 800 grams for every 1 kg. But at what price he sell? I don't know. The second statement is what? He sell wheat. उसको क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Wheat sell, if he sell wheat, if he sell rice, it doesn't matter to me, right? Yes or no? So second one is also, we are not going to get our answer. First and second together, absolutely no. So answer is what? Choice 4. Yes or no? Choice 4. In the previous question, what is the answer? Okay, I hope one alone is going to get your answer. Okay, one alone is going to give your answer. Okay, okay, guys. Till now we have seen questions based on the numbers and numbers, LCM, HCF. Okay, simple equations, ages, ratios. Okay, percentages. Okay, profit and loss. Okay, so these type of questions we have seen till now. Okay, now now we'll try to solve few questions on time and work concept. Okay, time and work concept. Here we go. Yeah, you have a question here. Yeah. How long, okay, how long will 15 men take to complete the work is the question. Okay, how long will 15 men will take to complete the work is the question. Look at statement 1 alone, guys. Yeah, guys, if you look at statement 1 alone, okay, statement 1 alone, 25 men and 10 men can complete a job in 48 days. Guys, I want only 15 men, right? If I know one man also, I can figure it out, but I have this equation, from this I can figure it out. No. So one alone is sufficient to answer the question? No. Yes or no? One alone is sufficient to answer the question? No. Look at the second one. Because in the statement one, women were there. Okay, look at the statement two. Statement two, 30 women can complete a job in 40 days. Yes, when 30 women can complete a job in 40 days, then 10 women can complete a job in, tell me. Okay, 30 women can complete a job in, guys, two alone is, you're able to solve it? No, you cannot solve with statement two alone. Because if you know only women, how can you say 15 women? No, right? So from this I can say, but let me together, 30 women taking 40 days, then 10 women will take how many days? Don't cross multiply this. 30 is 40, 10 is how much? No, that is not the case, right? So 10 women, they are taking what? 120 days. Okay, 120 days. Guys, look at here. Guys, the point here is this. The point here is this. If you know one man, your job is done, right? Yes or no? One man, your job is done, right? So, which means what I'm trying to tell you is this. Okay, what I'm trying to tell you is this. So, uh, 48 will be 15 men and 10 women, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? So, 25 women can complete a job in, that is nothing but, one day work is 1 by 48 minus 1 by 120. Because if I want 25 men, that should be total minus 10 women only, no? So if I want to this, so if I figure it out, the LCM stuff, you are going to get 1 by 80. Okay, you are going to get 1 by 80, which means 25 men, they are taking 80 days. That's it. 25 men, they are taking 80 days. Okay, so 15 men will take how many days? Okay, 5 threes are whatever, maybe you're going to get D2. Yes, so when you're going to get D2, by combining 1 and 2. So your answer choice is what? Choice 3. Your answer choice is what, guys? Choice 3. Is this clear, everybody? Is this clear, everybody? Yeah, I hope you got it. Okay, you got your answer. Okay, you got your answer. Okay, let's go to the next question, guys. Let's go to the next question. Okay, yeah. Let's try to solve the next question. Yeah. After how much time will Rajesh meet Teja? Okay, after how much time will Rajesh meet Teja? It's a time and distance question. Okay, it's a time and distance question. Okay, after how much time did reach Teja? Look at Rajesh and Teja are at a distance of 100 meters each other, guys. If I know the distance, okay, see, what do you want? Time. When if you want the time, what do you need? You need what? Distance. What is the time formula? The distance by speed. If you don't know the speed, how you are going to figure it out? No. Okay, so that's not your answer. Let's go to the next one. Rajesh and Tej are walking towards each other with a respective speeds of 3 meter per second, 2 meter per second. Guys, if you know only speeds, okay, you can figure it out your time. No. Okay, basically what do you want? Okay, basically what do you want? Time. What is the time formula? Distance by speed. Statement 1, you know only distance, you can figure it out time. No. In statement 2, only you know the speeds, you can figure it out the time. No. Let me add 2. So the distance is going to be 100 by 3 plus 2, that will give you 100 by 5. Okay, so then the answer is what? 20 seconds. So when you are going to get this, if I add 2, then only I am going to get this. Is this clear, guys? Yeah, so I am getting the answer when if I know distance and speed, then only I get it. So statement 1 with statement 2, I am going to get my answer. So this is the question based on time, speed, and distance. Yeah. So here we go. Yeah. Among B and C, who is more efficient? Among B and C, who is more efficient? Guys, if you know A can do a work in how many days and C can do a work in how many days, you can figure it out, no? Yes or no? Look at the statement 1. A and B can complete a job in 12 days. Guys, if I know A and B, can I figure it out? B, C? No. So 1 alone is sufficient? No. A and C can complete a job in 18 days. With the second statement, you can figure it out? No. If I add 2, yes. Guys, if I add 2, guys, first equation and second equation, if I do that, okay, you will get the C efficiency. Okay, combining both the statements, it can be calculated, B is more efficient than C. Okay, B is more efficient than C. The point is, among B and C, who is more efficient? Okay, you can say, because from this both you can figure it out. Okay, their days, when you know the days, you can figure it out absolutely. Okay, you can figure it out. Next. What is the next question? Find the time taken by certain train to cross a bridge length of 200 meters. The length of the train is 50. Guys, again you want the time. Time formula is what? Distance by speed. If you don't know the speed, you can figure it out. So statement 1 alone is sufficient? No. Let's look at statement 2 alone. Guys, the time taken to cross a tunnel of length 80 meters is what, guys? 8 seconds. Okay, 80 meters is what, guys? 8 seconds. Okay, which means what, guys? Yeah, so whenever you come across this is a situation. Okay, whenever you come across this is a situation, but in the second statement, the train length. Okay, you know the train length? No. If you don't know the train length, how you are going to? A train is, because to cross a tunnel, what is the procedure? The time to cross a tunnel, length of the tunnel plus length of the train divided by speed. Okay, you can say 8 seconds, which is equals to, but you don't know the length of the train, right? Because I want speed. If I want time, overall time, I have to know the train speed. You know the train speed? No. Then how we are going to figure it out? You can't figure it out. If I add 2, then I can figure it out. Yes. How? Time is equal. So what is the length of the train? 50. What is the length of the tunnel? 80 divided by speed. I don't know. Okay. So if I want speed divided by time, 8. So that will give you 120 divided by 8. From this you will get speed of the train. To cross a bridge I want. Okay, so time I want. So length of the train 50, bridge is what? 200 divided by 120 by 8. You will get your time? Yes. You will get your time? Yes. So what is the answer? Both 1 and 3 give your answer. Okay, 1 and 3 will give your answer, guys. 1 and 3 will give your answer. Okay, 1 and 3 will give your answer. Okay, yeah. Yeah, guys, that's all my time. Okay, thanks a lot for being in my session. Have a great day. Thank you.